has this on full auto. Sometimes I wonder if we should just take it off auto, just zoom it in on something, focus it, and turn it off. The balloons. Or I shouldn't put my foot on the people will probably come on before anybody fixes the microphone.
Good evening and welcome to our 2024 Spring 5th through 12th grade band concert. We are excited to play for you this evening and hope you enjoy listening to us. Just a few things before we begin. Please remember it is okay to take pictures during the concert. However, please make sure your phones are on silent as we don't need any extra noises during the performance. Please do not get up while a group is performing. If you need to leave, please wait until their song is over. Although we do an amazing job at playing our music, we are not at a rock concert or an athletic event. Clapping is a great way to show how much you enjoy our song. Yelling and screaming your names or whistling is not acceptable at this type of performance. We appreciate your cooperation. To start off this concert this evening, all the 5th through 12th graders will start with the Star Spangled Banner. Please, they will all come in and then I will give you further instructions. Thank you.
Grid pattern isn't coming up. Somebody switch that on. Are you on my camera? Okay. Now, I think I'm going to leave it right there for a little bit. Points in the music where the music should. That's the best thing.
To start off the concert for you this evening, we will be having all 5th through 12th grade students play together the Star Spangled Banner. So if you please rise and remove any headwear and sing along with us in singing the national anthem.
if you want me to go get something. I tell you, there's a lot of kids around me though, standing in the aisles and stuff. Let me see if I can get them. Really can't see them. The lighting's really. Here's looking down the lane. Yeah. I might just leave that there. By the time the sound gets back to the sound. That stage, that's house right for you.
To continue on with our concert, the fifth grade band will be playing 4 selections for you. The first song they will be playing is Power Up. This song includes 2 songs, We Will Rock You and Another One Bites the Dust. The second song they will be playing for you is It's Raining Tacos. Shell, meat, lettuce, and cheese, what's not to like about tacos? The third piece they will be playing is the Lazy Song by Bruno Mars. And the last piece they will be playing for you is Baby Shark. Whether you are a baby shark, mommy shark, daddy shark, grandma shark, or grandpa shark, please sit back and enjoy the fifth grade band. The next group to play for you this evening is the 6th grade band. They will be playing 4 songs. The first song is Shake It Off, made popular by Taylor Swift. The second song they will be performing is Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. The third song they will be performing for you is Sweet Caroline, made popular by Neil Diamond.
I was assuming you were on Reville when she was talking.
gray hairs than what I started the school year with. They are a good group of kids. They are a very talented group of students, and when they all work together, they can make some beautiful music. I have learned so much from these students, some things I didn't want to learn, but have been taught anyways. I'm sure you don't have that at home. I am going to miss the individual lessons I had with them, especially to learn all the updated gossip going around the 6th grade. Some awesome dance moves brought to you by some of the boys. Yep. And some new lingo, which I still don't understand, probably will never understand, but they use it all the time, so I pretend that I know what it means. I am going to miss having them around, but I know I will get to see them as they progress through the Fairmont High School. The last song they will be playing for you is Seven Nation Army. This song has tested these students with the triplet rhythms as well as different key signatures, for some which includes 4 flats. This group has proved that they were up for the challenge and have worked hard to get this song together. Please enjoy the last song for the 6th grade band.
concert includes a variety of recognitions. You may remember at our March concert seeing many names in the program identifying students who earned awards at solo ensemble contest and those who were members of both the MSU Mankato Honor Band and our own subsection Directors Honor Bands. At this concert, you will notice many students in the program have been identified as letter earners and jazz band members. Tonight, we present awards to our Freshman Rookie of the Year and the Senior Awards of the Thomas Bauman Percussion Award, the Louis Armstrong Jazz Band Award, and the 2 John Philip Sousa Awards, which are all voted on by band directors. By the band members. But first, we are going to start with the Director's Award. Our first Director's Award is an honorary award. This student is one who has been willing to step forward and help produce the technology needed for an entire concert. Moves from percussion instrument to percussion instrument not only with ease, but without complaining. She does all of this with an incredibly large class load. Unfortunately for us, but kudos to her. She's graduating early. We will miss her dearly, but now know she's moving on to great things. Our Honorary Director's Award goes to Season Katava. This Director's Award is going to a student who has grown in leaps and bounds throughout his music career thus far. He is always helping wherever he can and literally stops down with a smile on his face and asks what can he help me with. His instrumental playing ability has simply soared over the past couple of years, even though he was a latecomer to our band program. He also auditioned and became a drum major. That alone tells you how talented and motivated this kid is to be his very best. We all know life throws us curveballs, but this student handles those pitches with class and dignity. And I have no doubt in my mind he will be a passionate and dedicated community member wherever he decides to put down roots. This year's Director's Award goes to Matthew Malo. All of the next awards are voted on by band members. It is significant to be recognized by your peers for both your exceptional musical contributions and sincere integrity of character. These students have put forth their best to better our organization, whether it be the entire band, a certain section of the band, or the jazz band. They've done this through leadership, playing ability, work ethic, reliable attendance, attitude, and their dedication to band and other school-related music ensembles. The Freshman Rookie of the Year goes to quite possibly, the kindest, gentlest student I've ever known. One would think someone with those characteristics would shy away from being heard within a large ensemble. The exact opposite happens with the student. She projects her instrumental parts, using the melody with pride and perfection. She encourages and aids others in her section to do the same. She is even known to bark out a band attention with great confidence. She's a stellar human with tons of class. The Freshman Rookie of the Year is Annie Riles. All right. We have a special honorary Thomas Bauman Percussion Award to present. The votes were just too close to let this one slide. This student means absolutely everything to us. There is no doubt in my mind that we have learned more from this student than he will ever learn from us. He has taught us about empathy, compassion, respect for all others, and simply to love and the kindness we show all all should, and simply a love and kindness we should all show each other every day, every hour, every minute. He's the percussionist who is always banging on something, but amazingly, it's almost it's almost always to the exact beat and tempo we're reading on our music. He's gifted. I always tell my students, you are the cream of the crop, and I mean it. But I truly feel they are the creamiest of the crop because of the time they have gotten to spend with and get to know Noah. Our honorary Thomas Bauman Percussion Award goes to Noah Miller. The Thomas Bauman Percussion Award goes to a senior who's an amazing snare, bass, drum set, anything percussion instrument player. She does it all, even the bells. She's an all-around marching, jazz, concert, symphonic orchestra, pit orchestra percussionist. She does it all, and with a smile on her face. She has been an absolute joy to watch grow, both musically and as an individual. Our Thomas Bauman Percussion Award goes to Bryn Gustafson. The Louis Armstrong Jazz Band Award is going to a student who has an incredible passion for music. He loves music, it's in his soul. The last 2 years, I've had the privilege of taking him to some honor bands. Every year, another director comments on him saying, you can just tell he loves making music, and it's true. He's incredibly talented on the trumpet and even more so knows the importance and value of having music in his life. This year's Louis Armstrong Jazz Band Award goes to Carter Quist. The John Philip Sousa Award is going to the 2 students our senior high voted as leading members of our ensemble. One of the greatest aspects of teaching, especially teaching multiple grade levels, is hearing younger students grow up from year to year, both as musicians and in character. Upperclassmen have a huge impact as role models for our younger students. I think of all of our seniors and the incredible character and well-rounded education they are moving forward with. And specifically, our 2 John Philip Sousa Award winners fit that depiction. They both work well with others of all ages. They both put forth their full energy and engagement in rehearsals and performances. They both get the most out of everything they're involved in. They both try to be the very best versions of themselves they can possibly be. The positive impact they have had on this world and will continue to have is astounding. The John Philip Sousa Awards go to Sydney Bloomster and Jonathan Hindley. We are graduating many seniors from our band program this year. They're great musicians, but more importantly, they're great people. We will miss them dearly. This class is unique. Can I tell them what I said earlier? You will see on all of their shoes that they have a purple and an orange ribbon. We are graduating those tonight too, because they're cancer survivors. And that's more important than anything. I found a quote that I think describes these students so well. Actually, I think it describes their parents. and why their students are looked upon with such high esteem and respect as being incredibly well-rounded and as a class that stands out from other classes. People always ask, why do you pay so much money for your kid to do activities? Well, I have a confession to make. I don't pay for my kids to do activities. Personally, I couldn't care less about what activity they do. So if I am not paying for activities, what am I paying for? I'm paying for those moments when my kid becomes so tired they want to quit, but they don't. I pay for those days when my kid comes home from school and is too tired to go to their rehearsal or practice, but they go anyways. I pay for my kid to learn to be disciplined, focused, and dedicated. I pay for my kid to learn to take care of their body and learn how to correctly fuel their body for success. I pay for my kid to learn to work with others and to be a good teammate, gracious in defeat and humble in success. I pay for my kid to learn to deal with disappointment when they don't get that placing or title they've hoped for, but still they go back week after week, giving it their best shot. I pay for my kid to learn to make and accomplish goals. I pay for my kid to respect not only themselves, but others, judges, officials, and coaches. I pay for my kid to learn that it takes hours and hours, years and years of hard work to practice to create a champion, and that success doesn't happen overnight. I pay for my kid to be proud of small achievements and to work towards long-term goals. I pay for the opportunity my child has and will have to make lifelong friendships, create lifelong memories, and to be as proud of their achievements as I am. I pay so that my child can be in the gym or on the stage instead of in front of a screen. I pay for those rides home where we make precious memories talking about rehearsal and practice, both good and bad. I pay so that my child can learn the importance of time management and balancing what is important, like school and keeping grades up. I could go on. To be short, I don't pay for activities. I pay for the opportunities that those activities provide my kid with to develop attributes that will serve them well throughout their life and give them the opportunity to bless the lives of others. From what I have seen so far, I think I made a great investment. In short, thank you, parents, for allowing me to teach your child for the past many years. Congratulations, and thank you to our seniors. Please stand and remain standing when your name is called. Elena Anderson, Sydney Bloomster, Grace Danner, Kate Grogan, Bryn Gustafson, Andrew Hafner, Jonathan Heinze, Josie Hofker, Sierra Jansen, Kelvin Jared, Alex Kasning, Hope Clanderud, Bella Larson, Hudson Lavin, Isaiah Lockwood, Matthew Malo, Lily Martinson, Noah Miller, Benjamin Moeller, Diego Morales, Alex Ogden, Grace Pendergast, Abby Pyman, Amanda Potter, Levi Pooley, Carter Quist, Isaac Sheard, and Ava Turfer. Please give a round of applause for our graduating seniors.
My name is Bryn Gustafson.
And I'm Sydney Bloomster.
It is a privilege to stand before you today to say a few words about Mrs. Kallenbach. For most of us, we have had Mrs. K as our band teacher since our very first day of 7th grade. From day one in the classroom, we were exposed to Mrs. K's goofiness, warm heart, and love for Diet Pepsi. Over the years, that has slowly progressed into a Scooters addiction. But no matter what form of caffeine she has in her hands, she makes sure to let her positive energy set the tone of the band room every single day. Mrs. K goes above and beyond the efforts of most teachers to get to know her students personally. She supports, cheers on, and picks up students when they're at their lowest, even through a pandemic. Name another band teacher that found a way to put on a whole band concert online. Her patience and humility shines through her every single day.
Mrs. K's determination and the effort she puts into her work is truly inspiring. She puts so much time into making sure we are the best we can be. If there was anyone in the world that was born to be a band director, it was Mrs. K. Mrs. K once told us a story of all the different places she taught and lived, but at the end of the story, she stated that being a band teacher was her dream job. And when you step foot into her classroom every day, you can tell she is fulfilling her dream job. She loves what she does, and she's good at it. Even though we might not show it at times, we are incredibly thankful for how much we've learned and how incredibly well she's taught us, not only in music skills, but in life skills as well. Thank you so much, Mrs. K, for everything you have done for us throughout the years. Your band family seniors are going to miss you so much.
Thank you so much for attending our concert tonight. Special thanks to Mark Borchard and our custodial crew for always keeping the Performing Arts facility in such amazing condition, to Jonas Nissen and his students for live streaming, to Eric Walker and Sarah Goodall for always being here with lights and sound, to our wonderful band boosters who have donated and prepared $1 root beer floats to serve during the jazz band's performance in the Commons, to our amazing music department faculty, Emily Labus, Elizabeth Shimon, Katie Hoagland, Molly Blease, and of course, Kim Toothaker, who was directing earlier, the best department members anyone could ask to work with. You parents, grandparents, guardians, friends who continuously support us, and to our students, you rock. Your dedicated efforts to grow in creating the music you perform really prove that you value and dedicate yourself to our program. You are the cream of the crop. Thank you for being you. For our final number, almost, our senior high will be performing How to Train Your Dragon. If you haven't seen the movie yet, it's well worth the watch, simply because of its score. Then, be prepared. Following that piece, it will be time to end with our grades 5 through 12 school song. Join us when it's time by standing, clapping, and singing along.
camera.